Hey ho, we're off. Going right into this. Okay. Cosmic Cleaner by Bergie and the Critters Grove. I've got a couple screenshots here. It's nice. Physics-based game set in space. We'll play it with HTML5. Gotta read instructions on the page. We didn't get into the game on time. Alright. You've just discovered planets and the things that live on them. Such tiny, precious little places they must be. But there's a problem. The things on the planet are definitely afraid of your space trash that you've been disposing of for centuries. They call your trash asteroids. Sometimes your asteroids hit those little planets and then poof, the planet is gone. You have to clean up the galaxy. This is your responsibility. Use gravity to fling asteroids safely around planets to be disposed of into black holes for the sake of literally everybody. Sounds good. So we defend planets from asteroids. Yep. Sounds good. Let's resize the window. Alright, hang on. Sorry about that. Today's stream might be a little bit neither here nor there because there's a few things going on that I gotta take care of. I might have to AFK for a little bit, but as far as possible, I'll just keep playing games. Okay, let's take a look at the instructions, as it says here. Place the asteroid at the front of the batting area to hit it downwards. Place the asteroid at the back of the batting area to hit it upwards. Middle placement makes it go straight. Hold spacebar to skip panning across level when you mess up. You don't have to swing full power. Release space early to hit it lightly. The red X is where you allows the to hit it from. It is not a hit. If it was wrong before, it will still be wrong on the next try. Okay, let's try the single player then. Oh dear. So, we've been leaving garbage. Asteroid garbage. So we gotta clean them up. Space, no pun intended. I hear the creatures living on them are kinda nice. That's a funny little knot. Okay, let's go. Drag the asteroid to the batting area. Okay. We're trying to make it hit that. So, hold space by to pull back. Ah, hey, alright. I see how it works. Press escape for level select if you're a wuss. Haha. Okay. This will make it go up, right? And this will make it go straight. Oh dear. I hit that planet directly. Oh, the gravity makes it distort. I see how it works. Okay, so we want to make it go up a little bit. Oh, there. Black holes should have gravity too. Oh, it does. Hey, this is cool. It's a pretty cool concept. Okay, let's send this straight down. Oh, it went out of bounds. Okay, less power. I like how the little planets are like panicking when the asteroid gets too close. It's cute. At least we can cancel it. Oh dear. I am so sorry. I think I'm too far down. Alright, got it. Less power. Oh, out of bounds? I thought the gravity for sure would have pulled it back up. Okay, gotta set a little higher then. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, this is a fun game. Ooh, this one's tricky. Okay, let's see. Set it up. Oh, too far up. Here. Oh, that didn't work. Further down and tap it. There we go. Oh, I am so sorry. The poor planets. Okay, set it up. Up this time? Oh, it's down. Oh, I am sniping planets. Oh dear, okay. I think a little more power? Oh. Okay. The graphics are very cute though. Ah, there we go, finally. Spaceships will knock you off course, but they won't make you lose. So I've got interactables now. Oh. It will knock it off course. Somewhat. I suppose it could be useful? For some things, maybe. Go. That's too far up. Okay, we gotta make it swing around. There we go. Ooh, a lot of planets on this one. Oh, I sniped the one in the middle. I see where we're supposed to go, though. Too far. Hey, we did it! There's a lot of planets on this one. Straight up sniped it. Oh, I sniped it again. Hey, we did it. We slipped through. Ooh, we're getting ring planets now. I like how they react. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My poor Earth. These graphics are incredibly cute. I love them. Oh, I sniped it. Oh, there's 30 levels, but I don't think I'll play all of them. Just enough to get a good idea. Hey. We're getting nebulae now. Nebulas will slow you down, sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. Ah, I see. It was fancy. Oh well, I didn't get the general idea. Maybe we should go to judging now. I like this game though, it's really cute. Okay, resize the window. Alright. So let's rate this. This one's a jam game. Alright. Fun. Well, it's a puzzle game, and it's definitely a very fun one. You gotta really think about it, you know, it's got gravity and everything, it's got little movement tricks, and they've got enough little extra features as well, like the spaceships and nebula, and it does make for a rather engaging game, especially for something like short like this, you know, 30 levels and stuff. Definitely fun. I'll give it a 5. Innovation. Well, game's pretty similar to some games I've seen elsewhere. A little bit like planet manipulation and stuff. It's a pretty common thing, and it's a fun coding exercise to be sure. You know, like coding little gravity things, pulling objects towards other objects and stuff. But they did introduce spaceships and nebula to like mess around with the movements. So I'll give this one a 4 on innovation. They added enough new things that I feel justified in giving them that. Okay, theme. I think this one follows the theme pretty well. We've got little worlds and stuff. It's a rather literal interpretation though, but straightforward and well thought through enough. So I'll give it a 4. Graphics. Those graphics are adorable, man, and they even like react when the asteroids brought closer to them. So that's a little bit of extra effort. The player character's pretty cute too. Graphics are pretty simple, but for what they are, they work really well. I'll give it a 4 overall. The audio's nice, sound effects are nice and meaty, BGM's lovely and everything. So give this one 4. It's simple, but it does the job, so yeah. Humor. Well, it's certainly very funny, like the intro. The intro is rather humorous, and then the comical sociopathy of blowing up planets. The poor planets and their living things. We'll give it a 4 on humor. I liked it. And mood. Gosh dang it. When will my throat ever be properly fine? Okay, mood. The mood set here is a pretty nice one. It's just the BGM's all like spacey and stuff. I like it. And the sound effects too. It's cutesy and well put together, so I'll give it a 5. Overall, this game is well put. It's overall, this game is very well put together. It's solid. It's got a very strong core gameplay, and it's really quite fun. You know, I mean, it's a short little like 30 level puzzle game. So hey, you should try it out yourself. I recommend this one. Overall, giving it a 4. There we go. Okay, let's go for the next one. A jam game, No Step on Humans by Makenai. You were sitting in your living room playing a video game and minding your own business until you accidentally ate a radioactive Cheeto. Gosh, don't you just hate it when that happens? Now you are 500 feet tall and must get out of the city while causing as little carnage as possible. He's opting out of graphics, sound, and music is derived from open game mod or randomly generated. First LD jam and first game probably 15 years ago. Also, I made this using Phaser as I'm a JavaScript developer from my normal day job, and it's smart to go with what I know. Tiled Sprite, BFXR, Wolfram Tones, Texture Packer, Photoshop. Okay. Let's go ahead and play it. Okay. No Step on Humans. Let's go. Click to play. Hang on. No Step on Humans. Radioactive Cheeto makes player grow to giant size. Get out of the city without causing carnage. Oh my, that's a lot of people. Get started, drag this forward with your mouse, okay? Oh, I crushed somebody. It would help if I could see where I'm going. Oh, I can't put one foot on top of the other. Please move out of the way, gentlemen. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to let go of my foot. We're trying to get to a goal, right? Please move out of the way, puny humans. You think they move out of the way, but they don't. I made it! 55 seconds with 6 humans killed times 5 seconds, 85 seconds. That's pretty fun. So it's rather short, but you know, it's really humorous. Now let's do what everyone is thinking of and wants to do. Let's crush as many humans as we can. Hehehe, die, puny humans. I squash you like the bugs that you are. Oh, it doesn't loop endlessly. Oh, I made it to the end. That counts as the end? Oh, so the game works such that you can get to any corner of it. You know what? There's something amusing about this. Am I a horrible person? Maybe. Am I cross-legged right now? I certainly am. I think I killed everybody. Well, the world's certainly very small now because I'm huge. And the music's all sad and weepy too. Okay, I think I've seen enough to give a judgment on this one. Let's go then. There's a post-mortem. I'm kinda curious, I wanna take a look at that. Except the link doesn't work. Oh well. Okay, let's jump into judging then. Oh, okay, gotta refresh the page. He's opted out of several categories, so we'll just rate on what's left here. Alright, fun. Well, the main game is pretty fun to an extent. You're trying to like avoid these people, although the people tend to cluster together a little bit, and they like to run underneath your feet, which is kind of weird. I mean, if I was a human and I saw a giant shoe coming over my head, I'll be like, oh my god, that's a giant shoe, and then I'll be running out of the way. So I think if it was possible, maybe if you coded the shadow of the shoe to like make people scatter, that might work better. Of course, the game would be a lot less challenging, but you know, it would make more sense. The fun comes in playing it wrong, because there's just something fun about squishing people with giant shoes, you know? Am I a bad person for thinking that? Oh well. I'll give this one a 3 out of 5 for fun. Innovation. Well, the premise is certainly very funny and unique. And the way you control the shoes, that's pretty unique too. I'm gonna give a 4 to innovation. Theme. Well, the world's certainly very small when you're huge. I'll give this one a 4. Creative interpretation, but could have done a lot more of it, you know? If you're a giant, you could have buildings and stuff more than just people. And yeah, you could have done a little bit more of it with the unique perspective. But for what it is, it's a pretty interesting interpretation of the theme. So I'll give that much. Humor. Well, there's no stepping around it. This one is like some Monty Python stuff. It's pretty damn hilarious. I'll give it a 5. And mood, well, this is where I'd say the choice of music was kind of off. Could have gone to something a lot more comedic. So the mood felt a little bit neither here nor there. As well as with the sound effects. The stomping is all 8-bit generated kind of thing. I know it's BFXR, I think. That's where you got the sound effect. It doesn't quite go well with the scream. If you wanted, you could have digitized the scream a little bit. Like run it through Audacity or something. So, mood, I'll give this one a 2, sadly. It's mainly the music, though. The music is kind of unfitting. So, yeah. Overall, I think this would be a 3. It's a pretty unique game, but it's rather simple, and I think a lot more could be done. And a bit of polish here and there. But it's got a funny premise. Just take it and run with it, and you could probably come up with something. Yeah. Okay. Just going one after another right now. Is this one a local one? Yes, it is. Jam. Antivirus by Fin Gamer. In this game you play as Antivirus. Get it? Antivirus? And you are trying to prevent all the evil viruses from damaging a computer. 5 stages in the game, and the more you make progress, the more enemies you'll face. There's also a small upgrade system that gives you different ways to play the game. WSD to move, left mouse button to shoot. Okay. Seems pretty simple. Let's go. I'll use window capture for this one. Ooh, funky. I like the music. The music's cool. And this is a nice font. I know that's an odd thing to point out, but I like the font. Okay, let's go then. Oh, there's an intro. That's pretty cool. I like the animation on it. It's pretty cool. Oh no! Hey, it's time for Antivirus to do his thing. Welcome. Hi, welcome. This is your computer. Yes, it is. Do not let anything bad happen to it. If something bad happens to this computer, it means that you'll be in trouble. I'll lose all my work. A big trouble. But don't worry. As long as you can keep this computer safe and clean, you won't be harmed. Much at least. So yeah, just keep this computer safe and you'll be a-okay. That's cute. Later. I like the little intro. The intro's pretty fun. Oh, the stages have cut-in cards, and those are legit paths. Shift by clicking. Oh, literally. So I assume we can't touch those things. We just click on the enemies to... Oh. So we can't let them touch the... Can't let them touch the window. I'm not sure what the moving has to do with the shooting though. Oh. So we're not supposed to touch the enemies. The computer's now infected. Oh no. Okay, so let me see if I can get this right. This guy we gotta not touch. And meanwhile we can just shoot down the viruses by clicking on them. We can move around to avoid touching the viruses. But otherwise we'll just be spamming left mouse button here and shooting these things down. First thing I noticed though, would be nice to have a little more feedback on the shooting. There's no hit sparks or anything, so you can't really tell. Alright, I got AFK for a little bit. I'll be right back. I'll continue this in a bit. Hey, sorry about an interruption. We had to deal with some personal matters. So as far as we can see, yeah, we just have to move around. The viruses will track your position, but otherwise you can just shoot them off. But yeah, having a little feedback to the shooting mechanism would be nice. Like say having the cross icon tracked maybe when you're actually shooting. Or perhaps little hit sparks when you actually hit the enemy. Because right now it doesn't feel very much like a oomph, you know. So I'm not sure what the victory condition is for this level. I'm just moving around and shooting these things. I mean, so far other than that, the presentation's been really good. So that's pretty awesome. Because you can just stand in one place and like shoot things. The music's cool though. Okay, there we go. Upgrades. Hello again. It seems you managed to handle the first scan. Great. This is an NT upgrade station. Here you can upgrade your character. You can choose from 3 different upgrades. And you will be sent here after every stage you have completed. Now make your decisions and go get the viruses. Okay, so we get to pick and choose now. Well, afterwards I think. Oh, we get to choose now. Okay. Let's go for decreased scan time. Make the level move a little faster. Got snake viruses now. Do they home? Yes, they home. We're just trying to do a no damage run anyway, so... No, that is not my actual desktop, this is the game. I took too many hits and died. Maybe I should have gone for the health after all. Well, I think I got a general idea. I know I only played the first 2 levels, but... yeah, I think I got a good idea of how this game goes. So... let's get to judging then. Sorry I can't play more of it. But you know, gotta keep moving, you know. Okay. Gotta get this stupid website to load properly. I gotta drink more water because I'm still not completely well. Blech. Leg. Tim. Okay, so far this game pretty cool. Fun factor, it's just moving around and clicking on the enemies, so I feel like it could have done a lot more with it. It's pretty simple, and the presentation's really pretty, but the actual gameplay part of it is, I'd say, not quite there yet. It could benefit from quite a few like quality of life improvements, you know, add a little more flash to shooting enemies and stuff like that. So we'll give fun a 3. Innovation. Visual representation of antivirus working against viruses. It's a common concept, nothing too new. And execution wise, gameplay wise, also nothing too new. We'll give innovation 3. Theme, well, it's given that it's a small digital world and all that stuff, so to a certain extent that does make sense, but the actual game itself doesn't really call attention to it. So yeah, theme will be 2. I feel like the theme could have come out a little bit more strongly if you emphasize like the small digital world part of it and everything, you know, make it a little bit more obvious. Graphics wise, this one's really good though. I have to give this graphics a 5 because they're really well done. The things animate pretty well, and that intro scene with all the characters and everything, visually it's very, very nice. So graphics, this game is not lacking in them. The UI, the text and everything, all very well put together. So kudos. Man, reviewing games 06 sucks. Okay. Audio. Sound effects are alright, although some of them are cutting off. Music's alright as well. Overall, possible. Give it a 3. Humor. Well, there's a few moments of humor here and there. Not too many though. And I suppose its purpose isn't to be a funny game, so give this one a 3. And mood-wise, the graphics go a long way for making the mood. It works well with the music as much as the music is, so give this one a 4. Overall, I'd say this one has very, very nice presentation, but not that good execution. So maybe work on the core gameplay concept a little bit, strengthen it a little bit more, and then you can put your really good graphic skills to good use there. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Overall, I'll give this one a 3. So many games. Okay, give me a minute. Need to get some water. McDonald's free giveaway nowhere. This one's a Compo game, so one person made this in 48 hours. Cool. Here we go then. Bamboo Life by Kendo-san. I've always wanted to make a potentially casual audience game that borrows concepts from Skyblocks, Modern Minecraft, Factorio, and Clicker Heroes. With some influences from Takenoko, the board game, I thought Small World was a great theme to explore, making an approachable version of these games. The UI looks pretty... well, while rudimentary, the UI looks workable. Good enough. Okay. There's not much in the way of instructions, so we'll just jump straight into it. WebGL Unity. Okay, here we go. Let's grow your small world. Click next to your plot. Oh, okay, so it's a crafting kind of thing. You found a bamboo seed. Click here to select it. Plant the seed in some dirt. Click the bamboo to make it grow faster. So I got another seed, you can plant it. Oh, I'm out of dirt. Okay. So this is kind of like an idle game, I guess. You just make these things grow. You can use a shovel to remove an item. But I don't want to do that right now. You've unlocked uses for your bamboo. Try it out. Panda. Costs 12 bamboo. Eats panda chow, turning it into soil. Next unlock, place a panda in your small world. Cool. The panda isn't doing anything though. We need more panda chow to do it, I guess. So yeah, this is a very basic, kind of like a clicker game. Okay, so the panda is gnawing the bamboo. And he'll give us more soil, or poop I guess, which will make us have more soil to work with. Interesting. I'm gonna manually click for now to accelerate it and get more bamboo. The next unlock is at 2 pandas. So you just gotta get enough bamboo. Flooring costs 2 bamboo and it's a nice way to expand your small world. We need more panda chow. So put one down here. Okay, more flooring, so put one over there. I can see this game being a nice long form type of game, which we'll have to eventually, like, you know, eventually you gotta like do stuff with it. We'll put some flooring here, put the chow here. You eat that. The soil is for bamboo. We get more flooring. Okay. We'll have multiple pandas in a little bit, I guess. The bamboo grows by itself, but it doesn't harvest by itself. Okay. One thing I would ask for is having options to kind of like auto collect things, because right now you gotta manually click a lot of things as they come. It's a little hard to keep track of stuff, but we're certainly expanding the amount of bamboo we can have at any one time. Okay, we built more dirt there. Okay, we're getting more of this stuff. We need another panda. Little squeaky noises though. Go to your small world to over 20 dirt. Okay, that's our next objective. We need one of these things. What does blowground Falcon do? Sucks in 4 bamboo 4 spaces in front of it. Ooh, okay. So now we do got something that we can use. Okay, getting lots of bamboo. We're getting more soil as well. So now we have a veritable soil factory. Kind of. No wait times and everything though. It's a rather slow-paced game, but you know what? It's interesting. Have these 2 koalas. Travels of a trusty backpack and turns your bamboo into panda chow in the direction feast. Is that so? Let's get enough bamboo to try it out then. I think we need to get these things first. We'll get some flooring. Okay, let's put a Pokemon vacuum here. Okay, so now we can that thing will help us auto collect bamboo. which I'd say is probably pretty important for now, because otherwise it's going to be a real hassle. We'll worry about the soil in a minute. I know this might not be the most interesting thing to see, but you know what, it is pretty fun. It's a slow paced kind of game. Okay. We can get a third panda, but I think we want a koala, so we need more seeds though. We can dig these up. Okay, I think we can get some panda chow now. Put this down here, you can eat that. Get some flooring, put that there, get it in a blowgun vacuum. Take this one up, the seed here. We'll keep that one for now. Panda chow, we need a bit more dirt, put that. Flooring, put that there. Blowgun vacuum. Put that there. Rotate it. And there we go. Everything's auto-collected now. So we've got ourselves a nice little system going on here. We can get more pandas. And we can put one here. Okay, koalas, yeah, it directly turns bamboo into panda chow, apparently. So we'll get to these. 3 of these, why not? Plop, plop, plop. One more panda. We want to maximize our soil production. I'm getting more seeds too, so get some flooring, put another one there. Need another blowgun vacuum. Put that there. Seeds there. Put our panda there. More chow. More chow. And then we'll get koalas now. We'll get koalas next. I like the progression though. So far it seems pretty fun. We gotta wait to get 20 though. So we'll just wait a bit. Okay, we've almost got enough for koala. Okay, there we go. Random koala. What do we do with this? I face him that way. And he does what? What does he do? What does he do? Tell me! He travels over trusty backbite that turns your bamboo to panda chow in the direction face. He's facing this direction. He's turning this into panda chow? Okay. I can rotate the pandas, yeah, but I gotta think this through. This guy automatically generates the stuff. I might have to move it. Okay. Let's get 4 floorings, and then we'll attach them here. We'll put the pandas here, and then we'll put the koalas here. And rotate them around. Ah, okay. We got it. We got ourselves a system. We got a system here. Okay. Magic Poo increases the growth rate of all nearby bamboo. So I'm assuming this like makes things faster. Something like that. Okay. Let's do an experiment then. That is not what I intended to do. I'll put that somewhere else. Oh, we still gotta collect the soil. Okay. So let's remove this. And remove these seeds. And remove the soil. We'll get 4 floorings. We'll put these here. Put the pool here. This will affect... Yeah, it's in a grid. So 1, 2, 3, and then it'll affect 4, 5, 6 next. Yep. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Can remove that and okay, it's 4 but 3 to these things. So these ones will grow a lot slower, but it'll manage. I can extend the soil a little bit and then remove these, put the flooring here. You know what, it's pretty fun just trying to maximize the growth like this. Okay, let's maximize our efficiency. We hydroponics now. Magical poos, magical poos. 2 more magical poos. And then we'll put them down here, and here, and here, and here. We need a trophy. 1,000 bamboo for Ludum Dare 38. Oh, so that's our end game. I see. I just wanna maximize this thing. That is not what I intended to do. You need more floorings. I feel like right click to remove things would be a lot more intuitive. It's something that a lot of games of this kind normally would have. Okay, 1 and 2. And place that and rotate it there. So we just need 1,000 bamboo, which might take a while, but with this system, it should be pretty efficient. We've got a lonely panda over there though, so let's give him a koala companion. We're getting lots of soil at this point. I feel like we could keep going for a bit. We'll just use soil because we have a lot of it. It costs more soil to build more stuff anyway. And then we'll just keep this up until we get 1,000, I guess. I'm curious to see what ending this comes up with. I just realized this system is slightly inefficient. Just slightly though. I'll modify it in a minute. These things cover stuff in the grid, that's why. So if you really want it to be efficient, as in like really efficient, then we don't need these in-betweens because they are already getting they're really getting bonuses by themselves. I don't need any more magical pools, thank you. Okay. I'll mention one problem. The UI is thinking I'm trying to click those buttons up there even though there's like things in the way. Yeah, see? I'm getting more pools and I don't need them. Placing this is gonna generate a pool. And more, generating more pools. I just hope that thing's facing the right way. I'm using a lot of bamboo by accident. Okay. I'll build in this direction instead then. Because honestly, okay, we'll dig that up. Might as well put these pools to good use. Okay, seed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more. We need more blow-gun vacuums. 2 of them. No, 4 of them. Okay, rotate, rotate. Middle here, and middle here. Magic pool, magic pool. 2 more floorings. 1 and 2. Put this here, rotate, put this here, rotate. And we'll keep this up. We just need 6 for each extension. We keep generating more soil over there. I'm gonna take some time to get these blow-gun vacuums up. 4. Cool. I wonder how big we can make this thing. There ought to be a limit. There probably is. So yeah, one kind of game-breaking bug is the fact that if you try and click modify parts of the map up there, like right now, you end up clicking the button as well, which is a little annoying. Just a little. One more koala, one more panda, and then 2 more floorings. Stack here, pull here, pull here. Need another blowgun. No, we do not need another panda. I don't know why you keep giving me pandas. We need 2 more blowguns though. Okay, we're getting a good system going here. Nice and efficient and everything. So now we just gotta wait for us to hit 1,000, I guess. We could build another one, but we're going at a pretty decent rate of bamboo right now, so we'll just let the clock run out this time. And this shall be known as Trophy Island. We can afford the trophy now. Let's go. And thus, this is Trophy Island. And hey, we did it. We won. Thank you for playing Bamboo Life. Yep, thank you for making this game. Whew, alright, that's enough messing around with this. I'll get to judging now. Favorite genre of video games? I'll answer that question in a little bit after we finish judging. Or you know what? I'll answer it now. Favorite genre? Shooting games, rhythm games, and fighting games. Those 3. Yo, this is trippy. This is actually really trippy. Lol. I think I've discovered a new game. Okay, I should probably start amusing myself at this rate. Okay. Apologize for the inefficiency and everything. If I wasn't that under the weather, I'd be getting through these a lot faster. As it is, I've got to stop and clear my throat ever so often. That's a real pain in the ass. Okay. Fun fact for this game. It's a nice, relaxing simulator kind of thing. Idle game, basically. It's pretty fun, you know. It may not be the fast-paced action kind of fun, but it sure is the relaxing idle game kind of fun. And I've played quite a few idle games, and this one's pretty well developed. Especially since you gotta think out and maximize your building. I really like the concept and the gameplay core structure. It's a 5 for me. Innovation's pretty high too. I like the combination of like idle stuff and crafting stuff. It's kind of like it's kind of like in games like Terraria or stuff. I think Minecraft. I don't know. It's kind of like if you make a farm in those games and you want to maximize its efficiency, and then you just kind of wait there for stuff to come. It's kind of like that. So I'd say Innovation's a 5. It's really creative and everything. I like it. The it's mentioned, and you kind of are building it. So yeah, it is a small world that you're working on. I'll give it a 4. It's not quite as blatant or creative as other ideas, but since you make it and stuff, I'd say it's a pretty good execution of the theme. Graphics wise, they're rudimentary. They're nothing special, to be honest, and the UI could use a little more prettying up, but it's a very basic thing, so I'll give it a 3 in graphics. Humor. I guess it's not particularly funny, other than the poop. So I'll give this one a 3. It's got a couple jokes in it, so yeah. Okay. And mood. Well, there's no music. Mood wise, sound effects are cute, squeaky, kind of stuff. And it's rather relaxing. There's no music of any sort, so it's nice and calm. I wouldn't mind having some like elevator music of sorts, perhaps. But other than that, it's a pretty well put together mood. I'll give it a 4. Overall, this is pretty solid. Yeah. Overall, this is a pretty solid game. I like its concept. I like its execution. The only thing I'm worrying, the only thing that I have really complaints about are the prettying up and stuff, and that's really not that important in the game jam. All it really affects is mood and stuff. And in this case, I think the core gameplay and the fun factor of it is enough to push this one into a 5. It's a well put together idle game. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Is this one PC as well? No, it's not. Man, I'm gonna have to have so much editing later on just to edit out my coughing. How many games have I covered so far? 4. Okay. This is number 5 today. Let's try to go for 5 more. And then I'll really have to rest my voice for a little bit if I continue. Yeah. I wish I was better. Okay. Compo game. Tilil by Roberto Romano. This game was made in 32 hours. There was a mighty gameplay fast, and I'm proud of it. Arcanium was a righteous god, until the day the inhabitants of this world instigated his wrath. Everything had been devoured by the seas. It was too late. Our last century is Tilil, a small island. What remains of the world? We can count on you, my lord. Let us build a new home and survive in the best way possible until, as long as we can deal with the wrath of Arcanium, we are counting on you. Newgrounds, eh? I haven't been here in ages. Say strategy. Okay. There weren't that many instructions, so... Oh hey, construct 2. It's not too fancy, but I guess he'll get the job done. Okay, we got instructions. I guess that's inside the game then. Ooh, here comes the music. Oh, I clicked an ad. Is it aligned? Is this aligned? Yeah, this is the aligned one I was looking for. Okay, no scrolling. Tilil by Roberto Romano. Each building has its costs and productions. Mouse over each one for more details. When choosing the desired building, drag the icon to the green square in the center of the part chosen in the map. This will make a year pass. If you choose to do nothing, click enter to proceed to the next year. As each turn passes, a random part of the island will be flooded. Each piece of land can be flooded twice. When you're in the first flood stage, you will be able to build more things. In the second, if there's any construction, it will be destroyed. Dragging the structure icon will decrease the value of each flooded land by 1, being possible to recover them. They will continue as long as there's one land remaining non-flooded. Once every one of them is flooded, the player loses. To win, reach year 30 with at least 10 of population. Okay, so it's kind of like a builder strategy game by the looks of it. So let's try this. Town costs 100 wood, 50 gold, additional cost of 75 food per turn. Will generate 100 workers and 100 population. This will generate 50 workers and cost 100 gold per turn. Farm. Okay, we need workers before anything else. Drag and drop, right? Okay, so that's our town. That place is getting flooded. We have enough wood and enough gold to elevate that, right? Okay, we need more workers. So this will generate 100 gold per turn. So let's do that. Ah, I see. Okay, I see how the game works. So on each turn, a random terrain will flood. We can elevate the stuff. Otherwise, but if one of them floods per turn, won't we just end up rotating these around pretty randomly? Oh, I see. If it's double flooded, we cannot raise the floor anymore. So we lost that one for good. It's a mine, so we need a farm. I'm gonna hope that doesn't elevate it. And we need a lumber mill. So drag and drop that, I think. Oh, we don't have enough of it. Okay. We'll just elevate. We'll just continue elevating stuff for now. I think we need more gold. Okay, we gotta pass a turn. And still not enough. 150 wood and 100 gold. We should be good for that. Are we out of workers? The population isn't going up. So workers is a limited resource, I think. Okay, let's get a lumber mill going. Oh, we need 150 workers. We can't seem to do much. In turn, we're running low on food. We need more farms. Do we not have enough workers? Or food? We don't have enough food. We're out of food. But our farm is right there. And the population is increasing. Well, it's decreasing. I think we're stuck. We can't build anything right now. I think we screwed up the strategy. Whoops. Well, we've nearly made it. Well, we made it to year 30. But our population is 0. Oh, we lost it. Our population went hit 0. Okay, we've got more population. I think we need more towns in the early game. And then we'll build a mine. And we'll elevate that. Okay, never mind. We gotta get things going. Okay, we're in year 13. Population's getting low, so we'll put that down there. Well, we're out of food though. Okay, now we got more food at least. Elevate that, I guess. Elevate that. We've got plenty of food right now. We've got plenty of population. I think we can survive. We're running low on wood. 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30. Yay, we did it! So the slag fought against the power of my tides. Very well, I will give you the peace you seek until you instigate my wrath once more. So the slag fought against the power of my tides? Okay, I think this is the victory screen. I kinda just messed around until I stumbled into a solution, I guess. It feels like this is a game with a single possible solution though. Alright, let's get to judging. Okay, let's see. Fun factor. Well, to be honest, maybe I'm just a little bit dumb, but it kind of feels like the thought process between the thing is a little bit well, that way, let me think of how to put this. The game presents its rules in such a way that making strategies feels a little tricky. Think about it this way. The resource management between the different things all drain at different times depending on what objects you place on screen. And every turn the territory floods. And of course you need resources to stave off the drowning. But you need to generate resources by having land by preventing it from drowning. So you kinda like end up just trying to find a single solution to keep a balance of resources until turn 30. That's basically how the game goes. So there's not much replayability as far as I know. Once you find one winning strategy, you win. So it feels more like a puzzle game than it does a strategy game. You just find one solution and that's it. So as far as fun factor go, I have to say it's not that fun for me. I am sorry, but yeah, it kind of feels like you just find that one solution and that's it. So that's a 2. Innovation. It's a resource management game with territories and flooding every turn. It's alright, I guess. We'll give it a 3. Theme though. Small world, god attacking the thing. Yeah, that's a pretty good execution of the theme, that's in my opinion. Graphics are rudimentary, but workable and passable. I'm not sure about the pictures of the gods or whatever. If it's made, it kind of looks like a photo manip or something. We'll give graphics, in-game graphics aren't that good though. They're very simple, rudimentary stuff, which is fine, but graphics can be simple, but they have to be cohesive, you know? Kind of like make a general feel of a certain game. Like Atari games have low, like their pixels and blocks of colors or whatever, but because everything's a pixel and a block of color, then the game is cohesive. Here we've got high res text with low res stuff. the icons and everything. So it's kind of like not really that cohesive, as in my opinion. So graphics, it will be a 3. Audio is really good though. The sound and audio is really good though. The sound effects and the music, very atmospheric. So give the sound a 5. And the mood, well, I'll give it a 3. The music and the sound effects do a really good job of putting you onto the islands and stuff, but the graphics kind of take you out of it. That's in my opinion. So overall, this game was interesting. I probably wouldn't play it again though. Fun fact, probably good for your first try, and after that, that's about it, I guess. Overall, I'll give it a 3. Way too many, man. Protect by M1 and Cheeslow. A 16-bit chiptune rhythm game with original music, all made in 72 hours. Ooh, you're a square, other squares will attack you. Press arrow keys in directions of the attackers to defend. Don't click too late or too soon, failed attacks cost you points. You get points for every successful defense. The more precise your timing is, the more points you get. There's an online high school leaderboard. Ooh. What's this? Thought process. A small world that needs protection to fend off attacks from one direction. It's a world word 16 bits retro style game. That's pretty interesting. Gotta change lock here. You can play it on mobile. Cool. It's a WebGL game. Okay. I gotta wait for it to load, so okay. Change the viewport here. Okay, viewport. It'll take a while to load, it says. So we'll let it load. Right then, here we go. Protect by M1 and Cheeslow. Use arrow keys to defend. Left, easy, right, hop, and up for leaderboard. The leaderboard's still there. Okay. Left and right switch to levels. Cool. Cool. Okay. Let's try easy first. It's a rhythm game, right? Oh, the hit zone is the yellow circle. Got it. This easy? The music's cool though. I like it. I wonder if this controller compatible. Oh, no harm trying. I'll get my controller in the next round. This Unity WebGL, right, should work. Multiple buttons. Okay, I'll probably just take the keyboard then. Okay, as a rhythm gamer, the things I'm gonna point out is probably gonna be pretty pedantic, but yeah, I'll just go ahead then. So first off, there's no bar lines, so it's a little hard to judge just by distance, especially since they're coming from all directions. So it's a little difficult to tell like where exactly on the beat they are until you hear the music and after it passes by. The music's very nice and all, yeah, but that and there's no feedback for how early or late we are. Some rhythm games will at least like tell you with a little point indicator on top of when you hit the notes. There you see, I couldn't really tell when on the beat those were until you get used to it. And also if you don't know the song, but I guess that's sight reading for you. Yeah, see, I can't tell how many notes there are there because they're all red circles and they're overlapping. So color coding the notes by when on the beat they are, that would be useful. Kind of like with DDR and the note arrow option, that would be a good option to have, yeah. And even easy is really hard because of the aforementioned issues with reading it. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty solid. We got a nice score. It's pretty non-legit though. We'll just submit it. Okay, let's try the hard one then. Is it the same track? Yeah, it is the same track. Okay, we've got more buttons this time. Or is this a different mix? It might be a different mix. Yeah, you see, when you have simultaneous notes, you gotta show a way of show which ones are on the same beat. Probably like connecting them with lines. That will make things a little easier to read. Plus a lot of these things right now are kind of like just frustration stuff. Kind of like I wish this wouldn't be so difficult to read kind of feeling, you know? I'm just rambling. Yeah, if you coded the simultaneous ones, that would help. Especially when you send notes from all directions, it's a little hard to tell which one comes first. Basically, give me a little bit. See, I cannot tell which notes are simultaneous in here. And I cannot even press when it's empty. Yeah, I can't even read this. I have no sense of what just came over there. Right now the graphics are like very simple, which works. But because there's a lack of visual information on some of these things, it's a little hard to tell what's coming, because we still are playing with music's the one component, but visuals is the other important component. Because if we can't see what's coming and we can't judge the timing, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. And this isn't difficulty that makes you want to play again. This is difficulty that makes you want to mod in different features just to make it a little more readable, you know? So there could be some changes that See, I've got no sense of when the timing is coming for this one. I know there's like separate beats, perhaps, but I can't read it just by looking at it. See, those two are not simultaneous. They're separate. Which we can't tell, not really. Like, the only way I'm gonna be able to play this properly is by memorizing the chart. Which is like, no man, we're not gonna do that. Oh well. You see, my totally non-legit score gave me rank number 2. Granted, not a lot of people have played this probably, but still. Okay, on to judging. I gotta refresh the page again. Whew. And I wish my voice was better. I'm not complaining about it a lot, but it's really getting on my nerves that I can't talk for more than a couple minutes without coughing again. Okay. Right. Alright, fun factor. It's a rhythm game, 4 directions coming in. It's once you figure it out, it is really fun. But there's a couple of things that hold me back from fully enjoying it, because there's some frustration factors from lack of quality of life stuff. So overall, I'll give it a 4. I'll elaborate a little bit more on that later. Innovation. It's a very, very simple rhythm game of the sorts that you'd see on I heard the my comparison. Although those ones, the notes were moving outwards rather than inwards. This is closer to, what's that game? I can't recall. There's a game that's similar to this. It was made by them. It was made by the people who created Step Mania, I think. Re-Rave? Was it Re-Rave? Let me look it up. No, it's not Re-Rave. Was it a DJ Max game? One of the DJ Maxes. Well, I can't remember. Bottom line, there's a rhythm game that has a very similar play method with notes coming inwards rather into a point. And it's not a completely original idea, but it's executed well enough. And so innovation, I'll give this one it's a 3. It's not completely unique, but this rhythm games is one area that it's very difficult to come up with something that's truly original or like very fresh. Gotta rely on like a lot of its presentation to make it fresh. Right, theme, small world. I see your reasoning, but word to word is a little bit of a jump there. It feels more like wordplay than it does interpretation. I'll give this one a 3? 4. I'll give it a 4. Kind of like defending your small world or anything. Actually, no, it's just a 3. Because in game itself, it just feels like a rhythm game. The world defending part doesn't really come across. That's my feeling. So yeah, graphics wise, it's very rudimentary, but everything fits fine. This has a cohesive style to it. So even though the graphics are rudimentary, it works okay. I'll give it a 4. Audio is the audio is a good one. That music track was pretty good. And yeah, humor. It's not really a humor game, is it? This won't really affect your overall rating. It just won't rank you in for humor, I guess. And mood-wise, mood's fine. It's got that old retro game kind of aesthetic, and the graphics are simple and everything. It sets a mood for like a retro style rhythm game. It works fine. Overall, I'll give this one Look at this one, a tree. The reasons being, it's a rhythm game, but there's quite a few things that don't really come across well to me. First off is, lack of visual feedback, because all the notes are just red squares and they're just coming in. There are no bar lines to tell you how far into the song they are, and it's visually confusing to tell where the notes are coming in simultaneously, or they're going, like, say, left, right, left, or up, down, up, because they're all red. And particularly on the faster beats, when you have some of the notes overlapping, it just becomes a longer red rectangle, so you can't tell how many squares are hidden in that. It's not good to have a rhythm game where notes overlap, because that's always a problem, because you can't visually see it and you might hide notes underneath it and stuff. So that's a problem. Color coding the notes will solve the problem, because that will straight away give us more visual information to work with and be able to work out what note's coming next and everything. Bar lines are a nice addition. You don't need to put them in, but a lot of rhythm games benefit from having that. And a combo counter, and the score's there, but a combo counter would be good, and as well as maybe score pop-ups from hitting the note itself. It doesn't have to be a number or anything. You can just have the flash of the color be different. Just some visual feedback that we're hitting stuff on the beat. And so as you can see, there's quite a few things that you gotta polish up if you're trying to make a rhythm game. And while this one has a solid base, it's missing quite a lot of those quality of life stuff that would make it more playable in that sense. So that's the reason behind my tree score. You just gotta polish it up a little bit more, you know? Alright. Okay, you know what? I think we do 7 games at a time, just to follow on my previous games and stuff. It would be nice. Oh yeah, I guess the notes are overlapping, but you have bar lines for those. You can see what's coming. It's readable. That's my point. Okay. 7 games in a single stream would be alright, I guess. At least for now. Then I'll probably have to take a break. I might do a second stream later tonight to cover more games. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But for now, this 7 would do. I'll do with just these 7. I might go on break and come back later tonight covering the 7 games. Otherwise, I'll never clear my entire list by the end of the judging period. But yeah, for now, I'm getting a little bit worn out. So's my throat, so this will be the last one for now, and then we'll take a break. Probably come back later in the night. Okay, Compo game. The Bugs World by Gaga Beat. The Bugs World is a primitive real-time tactics game about bugs. I mean, literally with bugs. Maybe I should write insects, but that would destroy the pun. The game is meant to resemble the world as experienced by its smallest inhabitants. Okay, sounds interesting. Game includes 3 levels. To win them, you have to defeat your enemies' bugs. When bugs of different teams get close enough, they start to fight. Let your bugs collect food to allow your nest to produce more bugs. So, hold left mouse button to select bugs, click right mouse button to send bugs to the clicked location. So it's kind of like a strategy game, I guess. Hey, hold the right mouse button to drag a camera. Okay, we use the mouse controls. We're on Game Jolt this time. Is it WebGL? Yeah, it's WebGL. Okay. Let it load. Okay, here we go then. I've got bugs. I've got 3 levels. I've got help. Okay, let's try the first level then. Where are my bugs? Things are a little confusing. I'm not really doing anything, am I? Highlight, click, highlight, click, highlight, click, highlight, highlight, click. I can only move the map left and right. Highlight. Highlight. Okay, let me look at the instructions again. Yeah. This pretty much does what it says it would do. Okay, highlight those bugs and click. Highlight those bugs and click. Also, these are my bugs, I think. Oh, okay. I think I'm slowly getting it. The game would need a little bit more strategy to it, though. Strategy? I mean, like, sorry. I mean more. I feel like the game needs a little bit more better explaining. Okay, so green areas are food, indeed, and the bugs will go fight other bugs. And because we can't see whether the bugs are highlighted or not, that's the problem. So, okay, I highlight these guys and I move them over to this food area. But I've lost because it goes too fast. Okay, select these, move over here, create more bugs. Okay, so select all and then move them over here. I want to collect the food here and get a small veritable army of bugs. I'm gonna try the basic preparation strategy first. That means you just go back and forth and then and pick up food. The others will start fighting, I guess. They're stealing our food. The pathfinding's a little odd. Okay. My veritable army is indeed going there. And defeating bugs. Did I win? Oh no. I'm short a bug. I lost. Okay. I suppose we should go a little bit earlier, perhaps. Swarm them early. And then we'll highlight these and we'll slowly just get more. If you attack them early, they can't multiply, right? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta strategize it. We'll send raiding parties to this one and this one. And if they encounter another person, we can always attack them. This bug is staying still. Okay, we'll send this army to swarm them first. Then we'll send another raiding party down there, I guess. Those guys will get those. And other than that, I think should have a pretty basic raiding party. Except we're outnumbered again. You tell me to try harder, but I don't understand this game, honestly. Not that well. Okay. I think I got a general idea of how the game works, but it's too difficult for me. It's too difficult. It's a little bit too confusing or difficult for me. I can't really figure things out. Okay, on to judging then. Are we looking at this? Yeah, we gotta resize the window again. Okay, judging. Fun factor. Well, once you do figure it out, it's pretty fun trying to balance out your resource management and then like moving around to attack. I'll give it a 4. It's probably more in-depth strategy that I can't quite figure out. The only issue is that I like a bit more visual feedback because I can't tell which bugs I've highlighted and what they're doing, you know, so it's a little confusing visually. Innovation wise, well, it certainly does seem very interesting. The core engine, the gameplay, pretty cool. It's kind of like I'm not sure what I'm thinking of, but there's a genre of games that are pretty similar to this. So yeah, then theme wise, you say it's kind of like from the point of view of little bugs, sure, but everything's kind of abstract right now, so it doesn't really come across in gameplay. That's what I gotta say. And graphics wise, yeah, because everything's simplified, it's a 3. So overall, I won't be too hard on this. I'm sure the game is winnable, but I just can't do it. But the lack of visual information from highlighting it, there's not much of a UI either, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing most of the time. So lack of information, you leave the player in the dark quite a bit, and difficulty might need to be adjusted down a bit, because right now the computer is just executing everything with like perfect efficiency and all that. So overall, give this one a 4, I guess. I think it's well put together, but there's quite a few things here and there that could be adjusted here. That could be adjusted up and down. So that's my thinking. Okay, I think that's it for now. Depending on how the situation is like tonight, whether I feel up to it or not, I might play more games. If not, I guess this 7 will have to do for today's crop of games. So either see you later or see you tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. Oh, my throat will be better by then. Okay. Ending the stream now. See you guys.